just wanted to share something that God was doing in my life recently and things that He's revealed to me recently. I guess I don't really know where to start, and so I'm just going to start where God was leading me tonight. During my 4 years at college, I had a place of refuge on the campus, and it was a place where I could come to God and be surrounded by His beauty and His creation, and like under the stars and surrounded by nature, and just one of the places that I feel at peace with God. And I spent 4 years going back to this place of refuge. And parts of the darkest part of my college life, and even sometimes in the joy, and sometimes when I just needed to be in God's presence. And I found myself there a lot. And there I learned how to just be in God's presence and not do anything and not say anything, but just bow down at His feet and literally get on my knees and just sit there. And I could be crying, I could be singing songs, worship songs, and it's just me out there. And I really learned how to love Him when I was out there. And during this past year, I've been struggling with bondage and holding on to bondages that have been following me around for years. And I was on my computer one night and found a study and went through a study where it was 60 days of just learning how to free myself, or how to allow God to free me from that bondage. And spending it in prayer, and it was hard. There's a lot of days where I just felt guilty and ashamed and not worthy, and even in that time, I was just learning how to love God for who He is. And about 3/4 of the way through this study, I was set free from the chains and the bondages. And immediately after, I couldn't stop smiling. I couldn't stop laughing. And I just felt a joy that I had never, ever in my life had felt before. And shortly after I was set free, like, my friends were surrounding me. And they were there through the whole journey. And a couple months later, I was writing in my journal. And God just sat and told me my identity and why He died for me and what my purpose was and who He saw in me that I had no idea how to be. And so I wanted to share with you this journal entry where God just told me my identity, and I wanted to share it with you as an encourager because I struggled for years looking for my identity. And if you cry out to Him and ask Him and plead with Him, then He will show you. And so it's a really simple prayer, but it's a conversation back and forth between me and Him about how He sees me and who He is and where to go from there. So, God, transform me in the silence. Make it beautiful. I am your creation. You created me, and it was good. You delight in me, and you transform my ashes. You are continuing your good work in me. You have never stopped loving me. You give me peace and wisdom. You give me strength. You make my days worth living. What am I in comparison to you? And God replied back, he said, I am delighted in you. I have compassion for you. I love you eternally. I am your encourager and your father. I am clean water. I am pure fire. I am the light unto the earth. You are lovely. You are wonderful. You are childlike. You are matchless and unique. You are called by me. You are obedient. You are small, but I am huge. You are content in me. You delight in me. You serve me alone. You find rest in me, and you hear my voice in the silence. You are pure. You are holy. You are clean. You are white like snow. You are untouched. You are like me. I have washed you clean. That image of the crucifixion, which is an image that came to my mind while I was in watercolor class and in prayer. And it's the crucifixion of the blood and Jesus on the cross. And underneath the cross is a girl who is kneeled and prostrated underneath, and the blood is pouring over this girl from the cross. And everything that the blood touches turns white. And so, from this image that I had during prayer, I took it to my watercolor class that I was taking this semester and painted that image, which I have here. And so to continue, he said, that image is of you. My blood did that for you. I took on your sin, every single one of them. I did that so that you could be the one that I created you to be. You were made more like me when I washed you in my blood. You are forgiven. You are loved. Keep following me because you love me. Bring my name to the nations. Proclaim it to the children. Show them my joy. Live your life for me. You are my daughter, and let it be known.